guest is a quintessential Englishman whose DNA journey led him to Mayo and Donegal, and whose comedy journey has led him to the very top of the tree as one of the UK's funniest stand-ups. He is soon to be seen elbowing Celine Dion off the Titanic in one of the West End's funniest new musicals. Would you please welcome Tom Allen?
Did I overdress?
No, you
I didn't know what to wear. I just threw it on. Here I am.
Here you are. It's lovely to have you back on the
thank
show.
you. It's great to be here with the fabulous... Is that the Dublin skyline behind us?
I've no idea.
Wow.
Yes, you're living.
Great.
You're living.
Living, aren't we? Living.
I'm looking at you walking out there, Tom. It's fair to say you are the quintessential Englishman, but I'm going to use an Irish phrase, Tom.
Well, yeah.
Growing up, did you have notions?
I did, and my mother took me to the doctor, and... No, well, the thing is, I've always had this posh voice, right? So, I don't know why. Like, my dad, very normal person, my mum, very normal, Londoners. My dad was a coach driver. And I remember as a kid, like, Dad was doing up our kitchen on his own. We didn't have any money to do it up, and Dad was doing it on his own. And I walked in and said, "Oh, Dad, have you thought about putting in a breakfast nook?" To which my dad said, "Have you thought about getting your own fucking house?" And the thing was, he'd been blessed with a camp child. And, you know, and maybe some of you here have young people at home with the gift. You'll know because they'll be giving you like a constant running commentary on all your interior design choices. At some point, they'll express an interest in marrying their grandmother. They'll probably want to be a magician when they grow up.
Yes.
Just so they can wear a cape every day. They won't be able to give you a high five or kick a ball or catch. Oh, but the teacher will say, "They are a pleasure to have in class." So if you've got one of them, good luck. So it's like that. I would get lost deliberately in the supermarket just so I could hear my name being called out on the tannoy. With the parents of Judge Rinder.
The brilliant thing about that, Tom, is that I know that's not even a bit. That's probably the truth.
Yeah, oh, it is, yeah. I was always getting lost in the supermarket. My mum was like, "Oh, I don't know where he's gone. He's probably gone over to see Brenda on customer services. She always gives him a good shout-out." And I was 7 years old. I mean, freakish, really.
So you had this kind of Little Lord Fauntleroy thing going on.
Yeah.
And at what point...
Yeah. Go with that.
And at what point then did your dad think it may be a good idea for you to have boxing lessons?
Well, I think my dad thought it'd be a good idea for me to have boxing lessons. Well, he said, "Well, you've already got the silk dressing gown on, so you may as well give it a whirl." And I still do boxing training now, actually. Well, I say I do it. I mean, I punch a man's hands. But I mean, it's a proper thing. I don't just... It's not a kink. But it's a proper fitness thing, and I've got a fabulous left hook. Ask anybody.
It's lovely to have you back.
It is, and the last time I was on here, I mean, this is longer than I've ever talked to you. Last time I was on with James Blunt, he talked for about 4 hours. All they did was, like, open the curtain, go, "It's Tom Allen," close the curtain again, end of the show. So I tell you, it's really nice to get to see the furniture. It's lovely.
We were so rude.
Very Aer Lingus lounge. Very. I'm collecting my points.
It's very Avios chic.
Very Avios. Yeah, sure.
The thing that we obviously didn't get to talk about last time, because we didn't get to talk about anything.
No, it's my country music. No, it's not country music. No, never country music.
Well, and
we've
got a video of Tom. His country music song. But there's a Donegal connection.
Well, I've got a lot of connections. So my mum, her parents were both from Ireland, and my grandmother was from Mayo, Ballina, which I talked about last time I was on the show, actually, when I was on there for that 3 seconds. And I just went, "Ballina!" Okay, and then, but my grandfather was from Derry. But it turned out, well, I did the DNA Journey show with my friend Joel Dommett. And
Lovely Joel.
You basically... Lovely Joel Dommett. Such a handsome man. And basically, you spit in a cup, and then... It's not a kink thing. And you spit in a cup, and you send it off to a place in Dublin, and they trace your DNA journey. So anyway, lots of things came out of that. But doing it in tandem with Joel Dommett, he's from quite posh family. So every time, they don't tell you what you're going to be covering that day until you turn up at the building. And we go to all these big buildings, fancy, fabulous buildings. And then we get there and they go, Joel! And I'm like, oh, it's not big. They're, Joel, this is where your great-great-grandfather lived. This is where your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather invented something that fixed TB. All these things. We get to Donegal. I'm like, right, I'm in with a chance here. And we go to this beautiful big house. We park up outside and they go, Tom! I'm like, finally! They go, this is where your great-great-great-grandfather worked. It was in a beautiful place called Inver. Anybody in from Inver? No. No, because there's only about 4 houses there. But it turned out he was a butler there. And the thing is, I've always fancied myself as a butler. So it must... So there you go. It all comes full circle, doesn't it?
It's
so
full
there
circle.
you go, yeah.
Now, you know, life is full of surprises, but the one thing that may not surprise anyone, Tom, is that you're about to star in a West End musical that features Celine Dion.
Well, you know, it's this show. It started in Broadway. It's now in London on the West End. It's called Titanique. If you've heard of it, it's a spoof of the film Titanic, which, as we know, is quite a serious film, but it's a retelling of the Titanic story as though Celine Dion was actually on board the ship. And it's sort of told as though Celine Dion is kind of like bonkersly, I want to say sort of drunk, and sort of remembering the story and then retelling it through all of her songs. It's the most funny script. It's so great. It's a bit like, you know, like Airplane, those kind of classic American camp comedies, Airplane or 30 Rock. It's like joke after joke after joke.
And who do you play?
I play Ruth, who is Rose's mother, who in the film... Of course! Natural shoe-in, I was. And basically, in the film, her role is basically old bag. So it's kind of it's sort of playing on that. She's sort of a bit of a grumpy old woman.
We actually have the poster
do
for
you?
the West End. This
good.
This is the poster of Tom in Titanic, I think. What do you think? Is that...
Isn't AI wonderful?
Could that work?
Isn't AI wonderful? You never know. What's most horrifying is the hair at the back. But you must have been to the museum in Belfast.
Yes, I have.
Isn't it amazing?
It is.
It's when they've got the ride. Did you go on the ride?
I haven't.
You spiral down,
I haven't
and they
been.
create the rivets. They show you where they used to bang the rivets.
I saw that.
That's not a euphemism. Three men, bang, 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 bang. You learn all about it.
And
They've got heaters on, so you feel like you're in the galvanising fires of the...
And was this what you had to do to get into...
Yes, I did a lot of research. And I went swimming, and... The thing about it is, though, they're all amazing singers. It's a great piece of theatre because all the performers are amazing. You know, musical theatre stars, they're so talented. And you've got me coming in with this kind of, you know, louche way. And so I've had to be brushing up my singing quite a lot, which has been great fun. But...
So you've got the stand-up, you've got the musical, you also now have the novel. You're an all-round Renaissance man.
Well, you've got to earn a living. And these pocket squares don't buy themselves. And so I am...
Common decency.
Thank you for plugging that, Patrick.
Yes.
It's called Common Decency, and it's out in May. And
Is it perhaps about a gay man who lives 5 minutes from his mother?
Please stop stereotyping me. She doesn't live 5 minutes away. She now lives upstairs. Anyway, that's another... Because I'm sure a lot of people here can relate to an Irish mother and her gay eldest son. It's a very close bond. And
it is.
But sorry, yes, go.
Well, no, I was going to say it is because Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and
yes,
you know, show me you're Irish without show me you're Irish, and it's you. Who do you spend Valentine's Day with?
Well, my partner Alfie and I spent it with our mums, of course, a mum and times. Of course.
We actually have a little. We have a little clip of Alfie introducing your double date.
Oh,
here we go.
Tell us you're a gay stereotype without telling us you're a gay stereotype. I'll go first. Happy Valentine's Day, mums. Cheers.
We had fun.
You have fun.
But we have, you know, I suppose living in suburbia, yeah, that's been the inspiration behind the novel. And that's sort of, so it's a story about 4 houses and how they're connected through the sort of secrets and lies they don't talk about. And so I wanted to talk about suburbia, because I think it's always assumed to be quite a boring place, but as I can attest, it's very exciting.
It is very exciting. Your garden is also exciting for you, I believe.
Well, thank you. I like to spend time in my garden. It's a place where I go to relax, and I thought, what better thing to do than to make it unrelaxing and turn it into work? And so I've started a podcast from my garden now called Pottering, and we film it, and we have, I just invite whoever I like into the garden, and we just have a lovely chat. Because I do think, you know, in this wild world we live in, everyone's on social media with their opinions, and I do think a lot of the time the people who comment on social media are the same people who, in the old days, would have turned up at a public hanging. The thing is, I just think, you know, the news is so stressful, we're all so wound up all the time. I wanted to provide a bit of peace and calm in amongst all the craziness. So I thought I'll do a podcast from my garden, and hopefully people will enjoy it as much as I do.
Well, look, we have very, very much enjoyed you coming on. I apologise for not
Patrick, I'm
giving
exhausted. I've not been on this show for this amount of time before. So I feel it's been wonderful.
Well, look, to be honest, what if it's okay with you, we would love you to stay until the end of the show. Would we like that? Would we like Tom to stay? So,
wow.
Lovely.
I've flown in.
You've flown in. And staying.
I'm staying.
Tom's book, Common Decency, is out in May. You can listen to Tom's podcast, Pottering, wherever you get your podcasts, and he is on the London stage with Titanique from March the 4th. Tickets are available right now.
He's very good with a plug, isn't he? Oh, he's like an extension lead. Great with a plug.
Trying to make it up to you. No.